This ferry is very expensive. We have a TV here that doesn't work. A little reading light, and it's actually really, really bright. I have like, it's not walking anymore. It's 5:20. It's time to go to the ferry. So my mom's first night in the van wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be. We ended up staying about 5 minutes from the ferry terminal so that the next morning we didn't have much to worry about. I see why they want you to get here early. Basically there's only 2 booths open to, like, I guess, check people in, so it's gonna take a hot minute to get. Hello there, how goes?
I just need your booking number.
A booking number.
For the last time, are you going to Rupert or Bella Bella?
Rupert.
I'll give you one of these for your dashboard.
Thank you.
Do you have any dangerous goods in the vehicle?
Just propane. Yeah.
We just request that when you do get into lane, that you just make sure it's turned off before you get on the vessel.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
Hello there. How are you?
Thank you.
Good.
Ford, you're going to go to deck 5 to the purser's office to get your cabin key, okay? Take this receipt with you.
Okay, yeah.
And leave your ID in here because they are going to check that again, okay?
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
And 7's on the far side there, all right?
So I went out to just go check out the area. There's like basically a small waiting room where foot passengers can, grab tickets, and washrooms in there. There is no food services here, so be prepared for that. I'm sure there's food services on the ferry, which I'll show you there. In true mom fashion, she's packed as if we're going on like a 3-day excursion. This is for 15 hours, y'all.
And there's restaurants.
Hello there.
Boarding passes, please.
Thank you.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go.
Here,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
go take the elevator on the other side.
Okay.
Like if you were to walk.
So far, this is kind of a bougie ferry, I'm not gonna lie. I think I failed to say, we booked a cabin for this particular ferry ride, so we're just in line getting the keys. I have no idea what to expect from this cabin. I just hope there's a bed and a charging port.
And a bathroom. And a shower.
I think she's getting her expectations a little bit too high. Oh, look at this room that I totally have never seen before.
And there's
Oh my
towels.
god, there is a shower.
Yes. Exactly what I'm doing right now.
This is our room. It's an inside cabin. There's inside cabins and outside cabins. Outside cabins.
Sorry.
Have windows, and the inside cabins obviously don't. Outside cabins cost more. They're $140, whereas inside cabins are $110. So if you want to do the budget thing and you want a cabin, this is the way to go. But I would recommend getting a window. However, though, they book out really quickly, so you need to know when you're taking this ferry, so you can book that because this is the best that we got. Let's begin the tour. This is the closet. Flushing toilet, comes with toilet paper and comes with towels. Cute little sink. Have this big shower. This is their little table setup. They got some power outlets. I brought the drone. Probably won't fly the drone. We'll see if I find a minute to fly the drone. Thermostat, which I think is pretty cool. 2 single beds. My mom's a germaphobe, so we brought our own sheets, just in case. Not that I don't think they don't clean them or anything, but even 5-star hotels are actually pretty grimy, apparently. So who knows? We have a TV here that doesn't work. A little reading light, and it's actually really, really bright. Some more outlets. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have checked. There is no Wi-Fi in here. I did see that there was Wi-Fi but whether or not it's good Wi-Fi, that is yet to be determined. I'm gonna go to the other levels and find out that at a later date. So there is a cafeteria with food, but this ferry was very expensive. We're gonna go over that very soon. So to try to cut costs, we brought our own food.
Much later.
So I'm going to utilize the shower because I have had enough of this greasy, nasty hair. So just like that, my hair is washed. No, I'm kidding. There was like a solid 40 minutes in between where I just was lying in the bed in a towel. So it is now noon. They are just serving lunch. So I'm hoping that means that all the seating areas will be empty so I can show you the rest of the ship. So basically, since we got on the ferry at 7:30, it's been foggy, and this is the first. It's not foggy anymore. No more fog. Okay. It's really pretty. Scratch that plan. We're going outside. That's another way. Let's do two of the boat, shall we? We're in the quarter where I have my cabin. They are labeled up here where your cabin is. It's not cabins 19 to 51, it's odd cabins from 1951. We went down 4 different corridors before we actually read the sign. It was embarrassing. Kids play area. Seating area. More seating. Restaurant that's no longer open. That's pretty much it. Okay, I joke. There's more than that. There's obviously multiple men's and women's washrooms, along with the gift shop, the fairly large cafeteria seating area, and a movie theater called the Raven Lounge. They played multiple different movies throughout the trip, being local movies from British Columbia, Canada, and there was a few children's movies that were put on as well. One thing BC Ferries has on point with the Victoria one, the coffee is bloody hot, man. I just burnt my fingers. Oh gosh. First stop of Bella Bella, and yeah, we've just made it for the first stop. I'm gonna go check it out. It sucks. There's no. I'm just gonna go check it out.
We have now arrived at the Bella Bella terminal. All vehicle drivers and their passengers bound for Bella Bella, the vehicle deck is now open. Please check that you have all your belongings with you and take your baggage down now in preparation to disembark.
We basically just finished at Bella Bella. We're about to leave the port. We still have a solid like 11 and a half hours. We're not even halfway yet, but I think this part of the trip is going to be rather interesting because we're going to be going through a channel instead of open ocean. So we'll be, you know, have lots of islands and lots of stuff to look at, I think, for the next little while.
Attention passengers, the following is a customer service announcement. We're going to play a movie in our Raven Lounge. Thank you.
Very good. So yeah, I'm gonna kill a bit more time. I have like
Passengers, for those of you that just joined us in Bella Bella, please listen to the following announcement.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna do this later. This is gonna go on forever.
Later.
So I figured it'd be important to maybe talk about the cost of this ferry. It's not cheap. So I'm just gonna say it. Basically, what we paid for a return trip there and back, around $1,682, something like that. There is no internet, speaking of, there is no internet on this ferry. The only time you have service is when they're in the ports, either in Port Hardy, at Bella Bella, and I'm sure once we get to Prince Rupert we'll have service again, but there is no Wi-Fi. There is no service, so I can't pull up the exact price, but I'll put it here somewhere. Yeah, it was around $1,600, and it would have been more if we got a cabin on the way back, but unfortunately there was none available, so that's why it was $1,600 instead of $1,700. But yeah, so just to expect that. Also, we did do the math. This is the cheapest way there and back, believe it or not. With the gas prices as that they are now, this is the cheapest way. It was the best choice, and we get a day on the boat, and we get to relax, and we get there by the evening. So I'll take this option any day. But so you have that expectation going forward. It is now 8:32 p.m. and you know, we got a few hours left. Note, bring stuff to do. Yeah, bring stuff to do, because again, there is no Wi-Fi, there is no service, so pre-download everything that you need before getting on the ferry. Like, bring cards, bring games, be prepared to just sit for a long time and do nothing, especially if you don't get a cabin. You'll want to bring things to do, because the cabin's nice to be able to retreat to. I would definitely say a cabin is worth either $110 or $140. Part of me today was also scoping out, like, making a plan of attack for our way back, because we won't have a cabin. So yeah, I will check in with you guys in a bit. Until then, I'm gonna nap.
Attention passengers. We will arrive at Prince Rupert Terminal shortly. At this time, all passengers are asked to remain in the main passenger lounges. Further announcements will be made when it is time for passengers to proceed to the vehicle deck. Once again, we will arrive at Prince Rupert Terminal shortly.
Of course, my mom decides to go to the bathroom, and everyone in my lane is starting their vehicle. Now, I don't know if these are like go-getters that are jumping the gun, or if we're actually moving. The people in my lane are just go-getters. We're not actually moving. It's fine. What is on here? Is that water? Or is that... Oh, I have a dent on my lens. What? Yeah, that's not good. I got it. My hair is greasy. Okay. So this a little bit more aligned. I need a little bit more aligned. Don't. No. I totally did.